Hello, peace seekers. This is Saniqua White popping in to give you a piece of my mind that will hopefully give you some peace of mind. Before we get started today, if you do me a favor and go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and leave me a comment at any point in the video, I would much appreciate it. And today I'm going to give you my top 3 journal prompts for Christians. If you want more prompts, of course I have many more. Go to my website, FromAnxiousToAuthor.com. I'm also going to link that in the description box, and I'll likely come back and put it in the comment section as well. But today we're going to talk about 3 of my top prompts for Christians, and this is for mental health, of course. So number 1, if you were face to face with God, what would you tell him or ask him? One of the reasons why I want you to think about this prompt in general is because you want to get in the habit of talking to God in any format, whether it's verbal or whether it's written. I'm a person who journals my prayers a lot. That way I can go back and look and see, when God answered it and how he answered it. So I like to use journal prompts for Christians, not just only for scripturally based content, but also for mental health content as well. So when you talk to God, it's as if he were face to face with you right now and having a conversation with him. What would you tell him or what would you ask him? Get used to being able to talk to God like a conversation. A lot of people have difficulty with prayer because they're thinking that they need to be super formal and use King James Version language and things like that. And so I want my clients to get comfortable with just having a conversation with God, just like you would have a conversation with me. Okay, so that was number 1. If you were face to face with God right now, what would you tell him or what would you say to him or what would you ask him? Number 2, tell me 3 things that you are grateful for as a Christian. So specifically for being a Christian or as being a Christian, what are you grateful for? Because there's lots of things that we could be grateful for that may or may not have anything to do with our faith. So when I ask you about this prompt, what I'm asking is for you to think about your life as a believer and tell me what you're grateful for. I know that if we don't focus on the things that we are grateful for, then we will too easily focus on the things that we don't have or that are sad or that are depressing in our lives. So when I talk about mental health and when I merge it with our faith as Christians, I want to know what you're grateful for as a Christian. For me, I'm personally grateful for salvation. I'm personally grateful that Jesus did something that I could not do for myself. So what are you grateful for as a Christian? And then number 3, what is the most difficult thing for you about being a Christian? This is a tough world that we live in, and a lot of people don't appreciate the Christian faith. Some just don't understand it. Some don't agree with it because of what we believe. But what is the most difficult thing for you about being a Christian? And I know for me, one of the most difficult things is that I know that there are going to be some people who won't be saved. I have people in my family that I am praying desperately for right now who are not saved, and they know about Christ and they're choosing not to follow Christ. That's hard for me as a Christian. So I want to know for you in this journal prompt, what are some things or what is the most difficult thing for you as a Christian about being a Christian? Okay, these are my top 3 journal prompts for Christians. And as I told you before, I do have several more prompts. If you want to go to my website, FromAnxiousToAuthor.com, you can see more prompts for Christians as well as other things pertaining to your mental health. I will also link that in the description box and as well as in the comments. So if you'd like this video, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you want to answer in the comments about those prompts that I've given you, I would love to see it. Until my next videos, I'll see you soon. Be proactive about your mental health, be well, and God bless.